morning, guys. Hope you are all well. We're back again with another preview. This one's going to be pretty short and sharp, and it is not live either, because I am currently at work, and I am bringing you this preview on my break. Break time. Man's got to grind for a living, unfortunately, and I need to keep bringing that money rolling in, but also at the same time, I've got to keep bringing you guys content as well. So we are currently sat in the car bringing you the preview. And of course, Arsenal taking on Wolves tonight at Molineux. Should be an interesting game, a very interesting game. And like I say, I'm going to keep this pretty short and sharp and snappy. And hopefully you guys will be joining me later on for a watch along, because I will be doing a watch along, of course, live watch along. And yeah, let's dive a little bit into it. Of course, we've already played Wolves once this season. If you remember rightly, I think the highlight in that game was probably, something that was really bad that happened. And that was obviously Jimenez getting his head injury, David Luiz accidentally, knocking him completely over and giving him concussion. But apart from that, it was a very open game between the two sides, and I expect to see something similar again this evening. However, I do expect a win from Arsenal tonight. Wolves have been in horrendous form, very, very bad form. And when you take that into consideration, we should be beating these all day long. And of course, we have been in very good form. Just come off the back of a draw to Manchester United, an entertaining draw, to be honest with you. And not only that, we've also taken 14 points from our last 6 Premier League games. So I fully expect a strong side tonight, and I fully expect 3 points. And we're going to dive into it. And of course, Wolves, like I say, they've been on poor form. When you check their last 6 Premier League games, they've only managed 2 points. 2 points from 6 Premier League games. That's 2 points from 21 points. That is shocking. That is relegation form, if we are being completely honest. And they're there for the taking. I think they're missing Jimenez badly. I don't think people realise how important he is to the way that they set up. And since he's not been in the team because of obviously the head injury that he got when he faced us last time, they're missing him badly. They haven't got somebody in the team who can hold the ball up and bring their runners into play. I think one player that we need to be very, very wary of is, of course, Pedro Neto. He looks like an absolute baller. They have other players, of course, as well, like João Moutinho's and Ruben Neves. Of course, Adama Traore is always a threat with his pace. So yeah, interesting game, very interesting game. And like I say, Arsenal have been on very good form. 14 points taken from our last 6 Premier League games. If you go to the last 7, that's 17 points from 21 out of 21. And that is pretty darn good form. And if we can continue that, there's no reason why we could not be pushing ourselves up the table and possibly be chucking ourselves in there for a chance at the top 4. But we'll have to wait and see. These next 5 fixtures are certainly going to be make or break for our season. If we go on and win 4 out of them 5, for example, we could say we're probably being with a chance of qualifying for the top 4 and the Champions League. If we lose 4 of them 5, we could end up back in 15th again. That is how mad this league has been. That is how close everything is in the points tally. It's it's been a mad season this season. It really, really has. And like I say, guys, it's going to have to be a short video. I'm currently stuck at work. I'm currently doing this on my break. And big up to all you guys that are going to watch this. And I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you all come along to the watch along later, because that should be very interesting as well. And of course, later on, I will be bringing you a match reaction. I did promise that the preview was going to be out last night, but I didn't get time, unfortunately. However, I was on another channel, Sarcasm City. If you guys haven't checked out Sarcasm City, make sure you do. They bring lots of football content, lots of other content as well. On there with Cam, who you may also know from the Football Terrace as well, and a few other guys as well. And yeah, so make sure you go and check that out. And yeah, we're going to get into my starting 11. So my starting 11 would pretty much be the same as what we played against Manchester United. So I'll go with Bernd Leno in goal. I would go with Hector Bellerin at right back, Rob Holding, and David Luiz. I can find him as your centre back pairing. And then, of course, Cedric at left back. Now, the only reason I haven't put Kieran Tierney in there, because I don't think he's going to be back for this game. We're hearing murmurs that, it doesn't look like he's going to be fit. So I would stick with the same back four, definitely. My midfield would obviously be Granit Xhaka. I thought he had an excellent game against Manchester United. And Thomas Partey, who didn't have such a good game against Manchester United. But we all know the quality that he possesses, and what he can bring to the team. Our midfield certainly looks better with him in there, and I wouldn't take him out for nobody, really. I would go on the right wing, Bukayo Saka. Hopefully he's back. Obviously, he was left out of the Manchester United game. He picked up a slight knock, but that was only a precaution, so he should be back for this game. He's been excellent this season. He's been one of our best players, hands down. In the number 10 role, it's got to be Emil Smith-Rowe. Again, I thought he played well against Manchester United. He worked very, very hard. I think there was just one or two loose passes. He couldn't quite get a grip on the ball that game, but he still played pretty darn well. So he must stay in the side. And then I'm going to make a change to the left-hand side. Now, again, I don't know if he's back or not. I'm hoping that he will be, because obviously his mother has been ill recently, so that is why he's taken some time out. But I'm going to go left-hand side. I'm going to go Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We need to get this guy scoring goals again, and hopefully, if he's back, he might be able to bag a couple against Wolves. I think Martinelli looks a little bit off the pace. I don't know whether the long-term layoff that he had for that long injury is starting to catch up with him. So I'll probably give him a slight break. But of course, if Aubameyang is not available, then I would like to see Martinelli on the left-hand side for definite. But then again, saying that, another player who had a very good game against Manchester United, Nicolas Pepe, I think it would be harsh to take him out, because the last two games he has been exceptional. He was certainly one of our best players against Manchester United. I think the only thing that was missing from his game was a goal. And he was very good against Southampton as well. So, I don't know. Actually, scrap that. I'm going to leave Aubameyang on the bench, and I'm going to start with Pepe on the left. Because I think he looks more comfortable playing on the left-hand side than what he does the right. And if he can continue his form, there's no reason why he should be dropped out the side. He has been exceptional in the last two games, and we just need to start seeing that consistently from him now. And then, of course, up front, I'm going to go with Alexander Lacazette. Again, I thought he was very, very good against Manchester United. He was a nuisance, should I say, constantly pushing, shoving, holding up the ball, trying to hold players off, trying to upset certain players as well. You know, the amount of times Harry Maguire had to foul him, um, sticking his backside into people as well. You know, showing a little bit of fight, and I like that from him. And based off current form, you'd probably pick him to start in the striker role ahead of anybody else. So yeah, for me, Alexander Lacazette. And I'm hoping this will be the lineup that Mikel Arteta will pick, but you never know. You know, he likes to throw a few surprises in there. Um, but we'll have to wait and see. Score prediction, because like I said, guys, I'm going to have to keep this short and snappy. Score prediction, I'm going for a 2-0 win. I think we should pretty much stroll this game. I know Wolves are a dangerous side and they have dangerous players, but based off current form, we should be beating these. You know, we can't afford to not be beating these. We've got 5 tough fixtures coming up. We've got Aston Villa at the weekend, who have already slapped us 3-0 at home. And we need to start winning these games. You know, it's all right playing well against the big teams, you know, i.e. your Manchester United, your Chelseas and that. But against the teams that are in and around where we are, you know, Wolves are probably of a similar level to us. We need to be beating these teams. So yeah, there you go, guys. It's a short preview, I know, but I will be doing a watch along later, so make sure you come and join in for that one. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Peace out.